freaking out, man. You are freaking out, man.
Are you freaking out over Bryce Young?
I have a lot of hype about Bryce
Bryce
Young.
Yeah,
Oof.
I did.
Oof.
He was.
So what's
The Panthers? Oof.
Yeah, the whole thing, dude.
What I mean,
That's just bad.
how do you let Derek Carr come out and just shit talk you up and down the field and drop 3 on your head?
He did
300
that.
yards,
Jason
like-
Warren, he's got 3 on your
Dude,
head.
he let him
said
know.
3 on your head,
I
bro.
see that.
Yeah, he did
Oh yeah,
that.
J.C. Horn came up and was jawing a little bit. And he said, "I got 3 on your head,
Yeah,
brother."
he said, I got 3 on your head, like, straight up. I'm like, dude,
He's all
you
three of
might.
his touchdowns.
I'm walking over the coach and I'm done today. Like, that's what it is.
That's
He's
it,
gonna be
brother.
like, no, you get no. I'm
Some
done.
dude with the eyeliner on just cooked me again. He's got 4 on my head now.
Yeah, no, I think they don't have any offense. I don't think that you can say like their defense is trash because that was their last year. That was their thing. They still had a defense.
Yeah, they were somewhat competitive in
Yeah.
games.
But they just couldn't stay on the field on offense. And if you can't stay on the offense, you might as well just not even put a defense in there because they're gonna win at some point.
Yeah, exactly. It's just a matter of time before they get worn down. But Bryce Young did absolutely nothing to inspire hope for me. I thought he was buns coming in. I thought Canales could, save some things there like he did with Baker and Geno.
Yeah.
But I mean, through 1 week, it's bench all Panthers players in my opinion. I don't care if Deontay Johnson gets 20 targets a game. I don't want 8 catches for 25 yards.
Yeah.
Because I just think that's the kind of offense it's going to end up being.
Well, 8 catches for 25 yards isn't bad. I would say 8 targets because he's not getting 8 catches.
Yeah, Bryce Young is not completing 8 passes.
But yeah, I think I got Chuba Hubbard in the league. I think I'm done with him. Like he's not even supposed to be in when Jonathan Brooks comes back.
Yeah.
He's not even gonna. They're not even gonna be running the ball. They're gonna be playing down all the time. I guess.
That's a good point that you bring up about Jonathan Brooks. Like, are you concerned about having him in the game?
I'll be concerned about
Whenever
everybody
he
on
comes
the
back.
Panthers. Everybody on the Panthers. I'm again.
I'll say
DEFCON
it can
4,
only
whatever
help.
it is.
And I'm not worried from the standpoint of oh, you can never play Jonathan Brooks because if they do what they probably should do, Jonathan Brooks should be one of those 95% snap share running backs once he's healthy because Chuba and Miles Sanders just aren't guys.
Yeah.
And we've talked about it a few times where if you're on one of those bottom tier offenses, you have to be a 95% snap share running back.
Yeah.
I think we'll get to that by the end of the season.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, it's the touchdown upside's definitely not there for any single player on that team.
Yeah. Yeah, really not a lot to talk about with them. I think everybody would agree. Panthers just...
Yeah, Panthers are going to have the number 1 pick again.
Well, they didn't.
They'll earn the number 1 pick. We'll probably trade it away for, a middle linebacker or a running back.
Yeah.
Let's say you're looking for the silver lining. Let's say, hypothetically, you own Bryce Young.
I don't know if there is a silver lining. I can't find it.
That's what I'm trying to look at. Like, what is the redeeming quality that Bryce Young is offering you? Like, what are you looking and say, oh, that's what makes this guy good? To me, there's nothing, though.
I didn't really get to watch it. I was watching Red Zone, and obviously they're not going to show a blowout on that. So, but I didn't really get to see how Bryce Young actually played. I can see his stats, and they absolutely sucked. So the only thing is he's probably still going to start. He was still a number 1 pick. Like he's going to start for at least this year.
That's what I was going to say. Is the silver lining would be if it's dynasty, you might be able to buy him cheap now. If somebody has Bryce Young as their 3rd or 4th quarterback and you go and offer them a second this year, right this second,
and they take it,
there's a decent chance they take it, and you can say, okay, I have a person who will play quarterback for the next 2 years because even if the Panthers have the number 1 pick in this class, it doesn't look like there's going to be a quarterback. I mean, maybe Cam Ward. I don't know.
Yeah.
There's a few guys and names hopping around, but there's nobody touted even nearly as highly as Bryce Young was.
Yeah.
And obviously, he hasn't shown anything to say that he's that level of player that he was in college at Alabama, but I think he should be safe for another year.
Yeah. Yeah, I would say he's safe, but and I mean you gotta think they really don't have a talented team around them. Like they don't have a good line, they don't have good weapons.
It's rough.
Yeah.
It really is rough right now.
Yeah.
But they're young. I mean
they are young. Young.
It could get better.
Young, dumb.
They are young. Bryce Young.
That's not the kind of young you want to be, though. You don't want to be Bryce Young.